Congresswoman, welcome back to The Issue Is.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back.
So let's start with, for the average person that is now sitting at home, likely not making an income right now because of all of this, what is in this for them? How is this going to help them?
Well, first of all, I hope that everybody is at home, being safe, abiding by the guidelines. And so what it means literally is that if you filed your taxes and had a direct deposit, you will just get money put directly into your account. If you didn't have direct deposit, then it'll take you a little longer and you'll get a check in the mail, and the check should be out in the next couple of weeks. The idea of unemployment insurance, I thought the idea of a check was great, but if you just lost your job, a check is going to pay for your bills for a couple of weeks, but you need an income. And so unemployment insurance enhanced, as you described, I think is going to be of major benefit to the American people.
So, there are a lot of Californians that make over $100,000, but right now are making nothing because the cost of living in California is so much higher than it is other parts of the country. What does this do for them, and is this enough?
Well, it is absolutely not enough. I mean, what we did now was we pulled a bill together over in the Senate, had a lot of input from the House and from Democrats, but we had to do something right away. So you better believe that we're already thinking about and planning about a fourth bill. So for people that make over $100,000, there will be no direct payment, as you mentioned. Also, if you're self-employed, you can apply for a small business loan that if you have employees and you don't lay off anyone, that business loan converts into a grant.
You've been in government a long time now, between Congress and your service for the state of California. Have you ever seen a moment of this much need?
Well, let me just tell you that to me, the journey we're on now reminds me so much of 9/11 and 2008. The difference is that they happened at the same time. But you are absolutely right. Historically, for example, we have never in the history of the United States had this many people unemployed at the same time.
Let's talk for a moment about the president's response to this. What do you make of how he's handling this crisis?
He has mishandled it from the beginning, that left our country unprepared. It is shameful that the world's largest economy now has the largest numbers of people infected with COVID-19. And the idea, too, that our states are literally competing against each other for equipment because there is no federal coordination. So you have our governor bidding for equipment, respirators, against the governor of Illinois or the governor of New York. A week ago, 1 week ago, there were 8,000 cases in the United States. Today, there's over 88,000 cases, tenfold increase in 7 days.
That really is amazing if you think about it. And one last question just about you. As a member of Congress, you're used to having an incredibly busy schedule full of a lot of travel and a lot of events. It seems like most of that has stopped. What's life like for you, and are you doing anything for fun, any binge watching or anything to fill up the time?
Absolutely doing some binge watching, but let me just tell you, I have been on the phone for 8-10 hours a day preparing for the stimulus package that was just voted on, today. So I have been extremely busy. Things have just changed. We're all learning how to adjust to this new environment. And so learning what Zoom is
right.
and learning how to have meetings on the telephone or on video conferencing. But my workload has not lightened up a bit.
And what's your favorite binge watching show?
Well, I had a great show on Netflix called Madam C.J. Walker, talking about the first female millionaire in the United States who happened to have been an enslaved woman. She was enslaved when she was a child, and it's a great show. Watch that.
There you go.